901 Shelby Drive, look alive, look alive. Came up on this side, now they on the other side. Oh well,
Hey y'all, and welcome back to Down to the Wire with Courtney and Chanel. I'm Courtney.
I'm Chanel.
And we have a great show for y'all today.
We do.
It is NBA playoffs.
So let's start with the first round of the first round.
So
The Warriors defeated the Spurs 113-92.
Sure did.
Klay Thompson, 27 points, 11 for 13.
They were balling.
Yeah, Durant, 24, 8 rebounds, 7 assists.
They were
He's doing what he has to do.
I'm not happy about it, but they were balling.
The Wizards, they fall to the Raptors, 114-106. Wall with 23 points. And Serge Ibaka, 23 points as well.
Yeah.
Then we got the Heat and the 76ers. 76ers beat them 130-103. Simmons with 17, 14, and 7. And Redick with 28. And then we have the Pelicans who defeated the Blazers 97-95. With Anthony Davis had 35 and 14. So, Wizards spokesperson, let's hear it from you.
I'm mad you called me the Wizards
But you are.
spokesperson.
You are.
Look, I ride for my team.
And that's all we can ask.
So, Mr. John Wall, this is a message to you. What happened here? You were 6 of 20. 6 of 20. Like, okay, you had 23 points, which is good. But you were 6 of 20.
Yeah.
Like
you can't be 6 of 20. You can't like.
You were. He was 3 for 5 for 3 points, which isn't bad. But it's just the fact that like, what happened? This is the playoffs. In the last 2 regular season games, you wanted to ball out and make every shot that was in your hand. But now that's not what you want to do anymore. And then Mr. Beal was 8
But you don't
for
like
17.
him.
No,
You
I don't like
him, so.
Bradley Beal. It's not that I don't like Bradley Beal. I just feel like he had his time to shine.
Right, he did, and he didn't do it.
He didn't do it.
But it just seemed like the Wizards, like, they are like not efficient at all.
At all.
And they always somehow like squeeze their way in the playoffs.
I'm just trying to figure it. Right, 2 years in a row, we're back in the playoffs.
Right.
They won the first round last year against the Hawks, which was good. Granted, that series in and of itself, like the Hawks weren't really that hard to beat. And the Raptors, you're going to have to show up. Like you have to play every game.
And I thought they were. When I watched them, I was like,
it didn't look like a sloppy game, and it didn't. But it's just the fact that like the 2 team leaders were not playing well, and then even from there, like everyone wasn't playing well. Wasn't playing to what playoff basketball needs to be in order to win.
And the Raptors, I feel like they are a very beatable team. I get they have the number 1 seed, but I think that they are absolutely
a team that you can beat. Right?
Do I think that the Wizards are going to do it? No. I think they can, but I don't think they will.
I think it'll go 6 games, and I think that it will be the Wizards. I think that they play better at home, and they feed off of the energy and what they play Tuesday the 17th at home.
Right.
At home. So I think that game would be a lot because this game in and of itself was close. The whole duration of the game, literally until like the last 2 minutes when they were up like 109-99. So it was close.
Yeah. They
just didn't pull it out. I mean, Markieff Morris had 22 points. Yeah. There was multiple people. John Wall had 23. Bradley Beal had 22. So people played. They just weren't playing to their fullest potential that you have to play to when you're in the playoffs. And if this is how y'all are going to start, and I think that there's probably still things going on that they still have to work through. Yeah. Honestly, I just want Gortat to just leave him.
Don't be
leave
petty.
him. So leave him in Canada.
So other than the Wizards, because that's your team, are you excited about anybody? Like to see anybody as far as team wise?
Yes.
Well, the poll, we put up a poll.
We did put up a poll.
Down to the Wire's Twitter. And 56%.
I have a couple of those results.
Yeah, 56%. I said I'm most excited to see the Rockets.
Rockets and Timberwolves.
And I'm not surprised that that's what people voted, but like I want to see how dominant they can be. Yeah. They have the best record in the league. They have the MVP. We'll get into that later. They have the MVP on their team. They have Chris Paul. Like, I am super excited to see what they're going to do. They lost to the Spurs last year. So I'm excited to see what the Rockets.
I am excited to see what they'll do.
That I'm excited to see.
Okay, the Blazers and the Pelicans. That one was another good one. I didn't expect for that one to even end the way that it did.
Yeah. I mean, as far as that matchup, I would put my money on the Pelicans just because Anthony Davis is.
But no Boogie.
You're not going to stop him.
But no Boogie.
That's okay. It was okay when they played the first game. I think it's okay until maybe the next round.
Yeah, Anthony Davis with 35 points.
Yeah,
that's
35 points like that. That's big time. So I think the Rockets are who a lot of people are most excited to see. I mean, their offense is so high powered. They have so much to get back from last year. I mean, losing to the way they lost to the Spurs last year was terrible. It was like an average of 23 points each. Like that was terrible.
That was messy.
Yeah, so that's who I think I'm most excited to
Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll keep y'all updated on what happens. We'll ask y'all more polls of who you guys want to see and what you think is going to be the most interesting matchups. So,
speaking of matchups,
hashtag not my rookie of the year.
Hashtag not a rookie. Let's get into it. So, this Ben Simmons and Donovan Mitchell rookie of the year.
She's had this on her heart for at least like 3 weeks now.
For at least 3 weeks. I feel so passionate about it, and I just don't believe. I don't understand how. I think it's so unfair that Ben Simmons is classified as a rookie. Now, we were talking about this earlier. You said you disagree, but it's like, how is he? He's a rookie because he never played in.
He has never touched the court.
So what were we calling him last year? So he's a second rookie? What was he? So
here's what I said. When you were having this discussion on Twitter, this is what I said. I said that there should be a way to classify them the same way that they do in college. Where if you're a true freshman, if this is your first year, if you're 18 and you're fresh out of high school, you're considered a true freshman. There should be some kind of
like redshirt
term. Right. The same way we have redshirt, the same way we have the words true freshman, stuff like that to dignify that they are not. Or they are a true rookie or not. But in this case, he's never played an NBA game until this season.
I understand that. I get it.
Yes, he had access to the facilities. Yes, he had access to the other players. But that doesn't mean anything. You can practice every day and still be trash.
So, okay. My thing is, so when we were talking about Ben Simmons last year, what were we calling him? Even when we knew he wasn't going to play.
A rookie.
Okay, so he's a rookie. So don't say, okay, he can win Rookie of the Year. His second year.
But it's not his second year.
But he was but why are we calling him a rookie last year?
We called him a rookie last year.
Because he was a rookie.
Because it was his first year because it was his first year in the league. But if you never touch the court, I don't think that you should.
But but as a rookie, the definition of a rookie is first year.
You want to call him a true rookie?
No, I want to call him he stayed back. Like he doesn't get to.
He got
like the definition of a rookie is the first year participating as a participant. When he injured himself last year, he was a participant in the scrimmage.
No,
you are participating.
You're right. You're right.
He's better than he is absolutely
better than Donovan Mitchell by a lot.
Yeah, I mean, if rookie of the year, if he's a rookie, okay, he gets it. But I don't think he is not a rookie. He's not a rookie. And Donovan Mitchell doesn't think so either. He is throwing all the shade, and I am here for it.
Last year, like you take an exam on, let's say, June 1st, if you have a whole year to prepare for that exam, you might do pretty well on it as opposed to someone who's just coming in and taking it.
And I mean, I completely understand where he's coming from. I understand where you're coming from, but the reality of the matter is that this is not the way the league works. Yeah. And although, like I said, I think that there should be terms to distinguish between a rookie who's been with a team and have had access to the facilities, have had access to the players, because that does change things. Once you're around people that are playing professionally, your mindset does change. Things do change. I'll say that. But I still think that he should be considered a rookie because it's his first time ever touching the ball in an NBA, because you can practice every day and still be trash.
I mean, I understand that, but as a rookie, I mean, the definition is a definition. And Ben Simmons, he had something to say about what Donovan Mitchell had to say as well.
Obviously, the Rookie of the Year conversation is heating up. I don't know if you've seen Donovan Mitchell yet, but he wore a sweatshirt with the definition of rookie on it.
What was the definition?
The definition of rookie, according to his sweatshirt, is someone who plays professionally for the first year. He's implying tonight you're not a rookie.
No, he's implying that I am a rookie because it's my first season playing.
So it's a lot of shade. And then Blake Griffin, he had the nerve to say, "Oh, what did he say?" His tweet was like, "Oh, you're talking about something. Oh, you're not talking about me." Boy, how about you worry about? We didn't care about what Rookie meant when you, because we knew what. Because look at you now.
Go mind your business.
Please mind your business.
Okay, so LeBron
this is another
versus James Harden for the MVP.
This argument really it gets me so mad.
Because in the real world, LeBron, he's a monster.
Right.
He's a beast.
Right.
And he should be the MVP of everything.
Yeah.
He should be the MVP of his life, like, honestly.
Yeah. I think the thing about the LeBron James and the James Harden, it goes back to the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and the way that it's structured.
And the way that it's structured, because if you really want to talk about the MVP of the league, it should always be LeBron James. If this year, the reasoning you guys are saying LeBron James should be the MVP, he should have been it when Steph won it. He should have been it when Russ won it last year.
LeBron is really in a league of his own. There's no other player that's like LeBron. So when you look at his numbers and you compare them to the rest of the league, no one even really comes close. Right. So I think that they just kind of go, all right, we're just not gonna count LeBron.
But I don't want to discredit Harden, because offensively he has been the best offensive player this year by far. Maybe not by far. Kevin Durant's up there a little bit with him, but I don't want to discredit it and be like, okay, well, James Harden, you're kind of second place, but because I really think that James Harden really deserves it over LeBron James, just because, I mean, he's the best offensive player in the league. He won the scoring title with 30 points.
Yeah, but
and he's been doing it since the first game. Nobody has talked about LeBron James being MVP until after All-Star weekend. That's not fair.
Because the Cavs as a team weren't playing well.
Exactly.
Although LeBron was playing well,
but his team wasn't
playing
so
well.
And
that's why his name wasn't being mentioned until now, because now they're in the playoffs. They're playing well. Mm-hmm. They're doing what they need to do now. But I wouldn't be surprised if LeBron ends up getting the MVP. I think a lot of people will be upset. It won't just be you.
I probably will. I would have to
write a strongly worded letter to them.
No, I might have to go on I might have to boycott.
You gonna strike?
I really might, because that's just ridiculous. But the thing that
the numbers don't lie.
The numbers don't lie, but don't change your definition of MVP. Just because you want
most valuable person. He is the most valuable person.
So why weren't we talking about him before?
Because the Cavs weren't playing well.
Okay, so you're not that valuable if you're playing. You're playing.
No, but he was valuable.
So why isn't your team winning if you're playing?
Because they were scrubs.
But they're still scrubs.
They're a different breed.
No.
There's
your
scrubs that listen to him now.
If your team is losing and you are the most valuable player, are you that valuable?
Look.
But what I will say, to give LeBron James, I mean, I think he's the best player, on the planet. And what I will say, I think that it probably won't happen, but if he goes to the finals, and if some way, somehow, he beats the Warriors, because the Warriors are there, that's who's going to the finals, or the Rockets, if we have MVP. If we have MVP versus MVP, whatever. But if LeBron James wins a ring this year, he is the greatest of all time.
So last year's MVP, Russell Westbrook, with all his triple doubles.
Yeah. When I was watching it I forgot what game I was watching instead of. I think I was watching the Nuggets game, the Nuggets and the Timberwolves, because it was like a playing type of game. I was following his points and his rebounds. I was following it on Twitter, and when he had 12 by the first half, I was just like, this is a joke.
That's because they walk away from the ball. They go, oh, let's let Russ get the rebound.
No, but then when I watched that, I was like, is the other team letting him get the rebound? And then I was really upset. I was like, what? This is not how history's made. I went on a tangent. And then I watched the highlights and I was like, he literally out-rebounded every person on that floor. Like, it wasn't like they were, like, not trying to get it.
Right.
He really earned
His teammates let him have it.
They better.
Yeah.
If it's my team, I'm like, okay, we're going to have to
Very
fight.
good. Very good.
But shout out to him, though.
Shout out to the last year's MVP. I love Russell Westbrook.
And
I'm a Russell Westbrook fan.
Yeah, and I hope he gets a ring before his career is done. Just to, like, put the...
I hope he
icing
gets
in
a ring and KD never gets another one.
It's not gonna happen. You are so
I don't
petty.
care. I don't care.
You're so petty.
Okay. All right, so I'm really upset right now. Okay, not like because it's my team, but because I feel for Dez. I don't think that it was.
Let me get out my violin because I don't care.
Look. I just think that 8 seasons with the team. They should, and granted, I get that it's a business. It's a business. But I think that he was still producing. He wasn't. I think that Dak was the issue. I think that the Cowboys themselves, granted, their system is different. They're a young team now. With Tony Romo, Jason Witten, Dez, they were an older team. They had a system that worked for them. The whole Cowboys offense is changing. It's different. But I don't think that Dez didn't fit that offense anymore. I think that they should have made a way for him to fit back into that offense before just releasing him.
Dez Bryant is so washed. He is completely washed. His numbers, for you to sit there and watch his numbers drop like that, and you don't think
but
they have...
But did you see Dak throwing 14 interceptions?
And he doesn't have... But Dak is young. Like, he still has time. For you to watch... First of all, Dez Bryant, he has not had 1,000-yard season since 2014. That's number one.
I know.
Number two, you cannot blame Dak because he was targeted 132 times. So he was it's not like he was targeted 132
69 receptions.
69 receptions.
No, you're right.
And when 2014, when he had one of his best years, he was targeted 136 times.
But you also have to look at those targets. Was Dak throwing to him in heavy traffic?
So
was
all
Dak throwing to him in the middle of the field?
All 132 targets.
I don't know but look, he made 69 of them.
No. And then so let's talk about the year before that.
Okay, in 2015.
Like he's declining. So it's not like Dez Bryant, he probably wants his money.
He definitely wants his money.
If I'm the Cowboys, I'm not paying him over 11. No way. There is absolutely no way. Especially when I have Zeke.
So
I can make it work without Dez Bryant. I promise you.
So Dez tweeted, "Cowboy Nation, I need you to know this wasn't my decision.
Why are you doing that voice?
Because this is how I read it in my mind. I will always love y'all. Forever Dallas in my heart." Crack baby. I love Crack Baby. I love him.
Crack baby.
But Jerry Jones said this was not an easy decision. Jerry wasn't rocking. Dez said that this was Jason Garrett. That is who he is putting all of the blame on. And even Dez or even Dak came out and was like, honestly, this was a wake-up call for me. Like, I consider him a brother. This is what Dez had to say.
I mean, it's sad news. That's a brother to me. Put the football stuff behind you. What he meant to me as a person, what he meant to me as a brother. It's tough to see him going, but it shows you, I mean, it's a business. And it motivates me, honestly. All it does is it motivates me. It puts all this in perspective. So just got to go to work.
So obviously there's something underlying. I'm just saying that personally for me, I feel like in the locker room it came down to who's going to be the face, because I don't even think that Dak wants to be the face of this franchise. I think that it came down to Zeke and Dez.
And if you pick Dez Bryant, you are absolutely out of your mind.
Zeke was suspended 6
Zeke is
games
one of the best
year.
at his position right now.
He wasn't even performing last year when he got to play.
But Zeke is absolutely top 5. You don't even have to question it. And if you don't say he's top 5, you are absolutely ridiculous.
Look, I'll say he's top 5 in 2016.
So much stuff. What was so much that Dez has done to the Cowboys? He brought them a ring. Because I missed that.
Look, if that catch against Green Bay would have been a catch, they would have won the Super Bowl that year.
He hasn't, like Dez Bryant. Yes, you are, and you were most certainly a top 5. You were, but guess what? Your numbers are declining. It's not like his numbers are like, oh, they're not that.
I think he still can be.
He can be.
That
but
system just
he can be, but we're not gonna bank on that. We're not gonna pay him $14 million for something that can be.
Well, he wants to play the Cowboys twice.
And that's with who?
Yeah, there ain't no room for him on the Eagles.
He's stupid if he goes to the Redskins.
That's a sinking ship. The Giants got their own Odell issues. So
exactly. There's
really nowhere else in the NFC East for him to go. I mean, he comes to the NFC South. The Panthers will take him too. You know, I be trying every week. I be like, Panthers, sign him. And
you will be really mad once he goes to the Panthers.
Like, no.
You will slander him. I actually want you guys to get him because middle of the season, you're gonna slander him.
No, I'm not.
Like, are we serious?
No, I'm not. Seattle, they passed on my man's cap. To sign
they're a whole
Stephen Morris. Y'all ever heard of Stephen Morris? Because I hadn't.
They're an entire show right now. Like
the whole thing was just like you brought him in, or you were going to bring him in to work out and to practice and to talk to him. Then you asked him if he would stop kneeling. He says no. Then y'all cancel his workout date. And then go sign.
They postponed it.
Oh, postponed it.
Yeah,
postponed it. Then sign Stephen Morris as a backup.
My thing with the Seahawks, it's like before even scheduling anything with Colin Kaepernick, you know the ins and outs of
that whole situation.
You know what's going on. So
everyone knows what's going on.
So for me, what you did, you wanted to show the world, hey, we have the power. It's all a power thing in the NFL. That's all this is. Like these owners, it's a power thing. So what they did, hey, we have the power we can give this guy a job.
But we're not
going to.
Like, and I just feel like all of it was just unnecessarily messy.
If you're not gonna sign, if you have a problem with him kneeling, don't even look his way then. Don't waste his time. Don't waste our time. Because you know we're waiting like,
oh, is someone going to sign him?
Exactly. So don't wait. And then I actually like that I don't like that it happened, but I like that
people are showing
we are seeing that Colin Kaepernick is actually, like he's trying. He's trying.
Right.
And now
he's not a martyr, Steve.
Yeah.
He's trying.
And now you're petty. And now we can actually say that he's really like.
I mean, we can say that.
He's black, but he's like, no, this is like real. Live. This is real evidence.
The fact that they even let it out that they asked him that question, like, why? I would have just kept that to myself.
No, it's a power thing.
All right, y'all. So my favorite segment, tee 'em up.
Tee 'em up. We got a few good ones for you guys today.
So I'm gonna start off with your boy Tristan Thompson. I know a lot of y'all can probably relate to him. I don't care. So we all know he cheated on Chloe. All that. She's pregnant, but he cheated on his last baby mama with her, and
so
it's
really
all been a big, But I don't like Chloe either. Y'all know I'm not a Kardashian fan. If you know me, you know I don't like the Kardashians. Do I think anyone should get cheated on? No, but it's been wild. So his first game after he cheated, he got booed. Time they said his name, all boos. We had some people in the stands with "We love Chloe" signs. People were very upset with him, and I was actually like low-key kind of surprised because I really didn't think that people cared this much. Like, I knew people cared because they're the Kardashians, but I didn't think that people cared this much. But honestly, Tristan, you getting teed up because she's pregnant. You getting teed up because you're not even good.
You're not.
You're not even good. You are not, like, honestly, Chloe probably makes more money than you if we're really being serious. But this is
probably
definitely makes more money.
Absolutely.
And this is honestly, he just cashed his check for life though. Yeah. Apparently this is actually now it's affecting Blake Griffin and Kendall Jenner.
Blake Griffin is affecting Blake Griffin. Like, don't try to Blake.
And now Kendall doesn't know she can trust Blake because he's a basketball player.
So now he's not gonna be able to be good. Is it?
Look, man, I just stop dating Kardashians.
Just stop.
Like, y'all really have not learned y'all lesson, like, from Reggie Bush.
Yeah. But I mean, it's not their fault.
Yes, it is. The Kardashians have a curse.
Yeah, but anybody making you cheat. Right. He did it before them. So that he's getting teed up. Stop. He's getting teed up because he makes the argument a little bit harder.
He just gets teed up for dating a Kardashian. Yeah. Enough. Stop it. Cut it out. Stop cheating too.
Yeah, stop cheating. All right, so our second victim is Jody Meeks. So Jody Meeks, he
is a dummy.
He was suspended for 25 games for violating the terms of the NBA's anti-drug program. He was tested positive for performance enhancement drugs.
He doesn't know how he got it.
And then this is why he's getting, he's getting teed up because his team made the playoffs. He could have used those 6 points that he averaging.
Could have used the 6 points.
He's getting teed up because his team made the playoffs. He's getting teed up because he got tested for drugs. And he's getting teed up because he's heartbroken. he doesn't know where this is coming from.
How this could have happened to him.
So he's getting teed up for those 3 things. And then we have a third
honorable mention.
He's not getting teed up just yet. You know how the ref's like, hey, I'm giving you a warning. You do that again,
okay. No, that's what it is. This is a warning.
This is this victim is Ryan Davis, the Thunder announcer.
Let me just let y'all hear it.
Yeah, just listen to it.
Russell looking for Ferguson in the corner for 3. Bang! Westbrook is out of his cotton picking mind.
I think he was just excited.
He was very excited, but sometimes you don't have to say everything you hear.
Yeah.
Like just because you hear somebody say, "Oh, that sounds cool," like, I'm gonna say that. This is not one of those.
His black neighbors definitely.
And then the way he said it, he's like, he's out of his cotton picking mind. I was like, ooh.
I was just like, why? Yeah. But I really don't think that it was malicious.
And Russell Westbrook, some of the players spoke on it, and they were like, they know him personally.
Right.
They don't think he's that type of person, but it wasn't appropriate.
Right. The statement in and of itself was not okay.
Right. And I applaud the Thunder for quickly reacting to
the way
that.
the way that they did, definitely. But you're getting your warning.
Yeah.
Don't let it happen.
Don't let it happen again.
All right, so you've reached the end of the show. You know what we're about to do.
My very favorite part of the show, 2-minute drill, where we have 2 minutes to fire off our takes about different subjects going on in sports.
And this week, you see the clock has moved.
It used to be up here, now
we cannot see the time.
So we have to be...
we actually have to keep it within our 2 minutes, and we won't know. So we have some good ones for you. Are you ready? All right.
All right, Las Vegas Aces select Asia Wilson from USC as their first pick.
My soror, Skiwi, her and Lisa Borders. It was so cute. I'm very happy for her. She will go on to play for the Las Vegas Aces. That should be I think that would be very good for her. I think that their team she'll definitely elevate them, take them to where they need to be. So I'm excited for them. And it's my soror, so Skiwi, my girl. RG3 goes to Baltimore. I have a lot to say.
Yeah, I don't really. When I first heard the news, I was like, why would they do that? It doesn't make sense. It's stupid. It's very stupid. I don't understand why they did it. But I mean, hey, what do you have to lose other than getting a backup quarterback?
That's gonna get.
But you know what? What I will say is that the last time that the Browns won, he was quarterback. That's all I'm saying. All right, Josh Norman, Dancing with the Stars. I'm excited to see this one.
So apparently, one of my Twitter followers said that Dancing with the Stars is where football players go to die.
It's not because AB did it and he didn't die.
And you're right, exactly. Now, granted, Rashad Jennings, after he was on Dancing with the Stars, he didn't play no more. And after Victor Cruz was on Dancing with the Stars, he didn't play no more.
He in love with Carucci.
Sure is. But I have high hopes for Josh Norman. I think that he will be a great character on Dancing with the Stars.
I want to see more of his personality. And I feel like I don't get it enough. I always get like
we only get it with Odell. That's the only time you ever get any personality.
Exactly.
So I'm excited to see what he does. So the New York Yankees and the Red Sox,
this is the rivalry is back. Not that it ever left. But so I guess what had happened is the pitcher Joe Kelly, the way he pitched he hit. When he pitched it hit. It hit Tyler Austin. And let me tell you, he threw that bat down and he said, "This is it."
Yeah,
when
he went straight down, I was just like, yeah.
I think the best part was Aaron Judge. I don't know how he got in it, but he had him in a headlock.
So that was our 2 minutes. But we did good.
We did it. Those are all the topics that we had. So.
Well, thank y'all for watching us again.
Yes.
I'm so happy that y'all are staying tuned. I hope y'all are very well entertained and we enjoy entertaining y'all. Yes. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Twitter at CBSmitty94.
And at the Coco Chanel on Twitter and Instagram.
And don't forget to follow our show's Instagram and Twitter. It is @down_2_the_wire. Follow us, subscribe, comment,
do all of
everything.
that. Yes,
we got more polls coming out for
more
you.
polls,
we got
more arguments,
more everything.
You guys, y'all are trifling.
Yeah, y'all like when we argue.
Yeah, you guys do. Yeah.
But thank you guys for watching again. This was Down to the Wire.
901 Shelby Drive, look alive, look alive. Came up on this side, now they on the